Did you know that Toronto is home to over 200 ethnic groups and more than 160 languages? Or that it's been consistently ranked one of the most livable cities in the world? But that's just scratching the surface. From its world-class food scene to its electric sports culture, and from its stunning green spaces to its unbeatable vibe, Toronto isn't just a place to live, it's an experience. After almost 6 years of living here, I can confidently say, while it's not perfect, it's a city I absolutely love. So if you've ever wondered why millions of people fall in love with this city, stick around, because today I'm breaking down 10 reasons why people love living in Toronto. Let's start with one of the most obvious reasons. Toronto is one of the most multicultural cities in the world. More than half of its residents were born outside of Canada, and it shows in everything from the food to the festivals. From Caribbean Carnival to Diwali to Lunar New Year celebrations, there's always something happening. Fun fact, Toronto's Kensington Market was named one of the coolest neighborhoods in the world by Time Out magazine. It's this amazing mix of cultures. You can grab empanadas from one spot, browse vintage shops the next, and then pick up fresh spices from a family-run store, all in one block. It's the kind of place that makes you feel like you're traveling the world without leaving the city. When I first moved here, I remember how welcomed I felt by the sheer diversity around me. You can walk down one street and hear 5 different languages. It's truly beautiful. Next up, let's talk about something everyone loves: food. Toronto is a foodie's paradise, and honestly, it's one of the things I love most about this city. I've had the best jerk chicken in Little Jamaica, mouth-watering soup dumplings in Chinatown, and unforgettable brunches in Leslieville. But it's not just about the classics. Toronto's food scene is constantly evolving. In 2025, the city's culinary landscape is more exciting than ever. From fusion food trucks at Trinity Bellwoods Park to high-end tasting menus in Yorkville, there's something for every taste and budget. And let's talk about the diversity. You can start your day with a Portuguese custard tart in Little Portugal, grab a banh mi for lunch in Chinatown, and end with authentic Ethiopian injera in Little Ethiopia, all in one day. After 6 years, I'm still discovering new places, and it's one of the things I look forward to every week. Hidden gems, like a tiny ramen shop in the Annex or a family-run empanada spot in Kensington Market, keep me exploring. And don't sleep on St. Lawrence Market's pea-meal bacon sandwiches. Those are a Toronto rite of passage. Seriously, if you haven't tried one, you're missing out. Whether you're a die-hard foodie or just someone who loves a good meal, Toronto's culinary scene will keep you coming back for more. It's not just food. It's an adventure. Now, let's talk about something that makes Toronto truly unique: its thriving arts and entertainment scene. With major events like the Toronto International Film Festival, we get A-list celebs walking downtown streets every September. It's not just about the glitz and glamour. TIFF brings incredible films from around the world, making Toronto a global hub for cinema. But the art scene here goes way beyond TIFF. As an art lover, I've spent hours at the Art Gallery of Ontario, exploring everything from classic Canadian works to cutting-edge contemporary installations. And the Royal Ontario Museum? It's a treasure trove of history, culture, and natural wonders. For live music, Toronto is unbeatable. From intimate indie shows at venues like the Horseshoe Tavern and the Drake Hotel, to massive concerts at Scotiabank Arena, there's always a performance to catch. And let's not forget the Toronto Symphony Orchestra or the Canadian Opera Company, for those who love a more classical vibe. The city's art scene is vibrant, diverse, and always evolving. In 2025, new cultural spaces like the East End Arts Collective and the redeveloped Ontario Place are adding even more layers to the city's creative landscape. Whether you're into visual arts, live music, theater, or film, Toronto has something to inspire you. It's a city where creativity thrives and you can feel it in every corner. Here's something that might surprise you. Toronto is a city of green spaces. Despite being a major metropolis, it has over 1,500 parks. That's something I didn't expect until I moved here. From peaceful trails at the Toronto Islands to hiking at High Park, there's always a spot to unwind. Did you know? High Park is actually bigger than New York's Central Park when it comes to total area. It's a sprawling oasis with cherry blossoms in the spring, a zoo, and even outdoor theater performances in the summer. But that's just the beginning. The Toronto Islands are a hidden gem, just a short ferry ride from the downtown core, and you're transported to a car-free paradise with beaches, bike paths, and stunning views of the skyline. For something more rugged, the Scarborough Bluffs offer breathtaking cliffs and trails along Lake Ontario. And if you're into urban greenery, the Don Valley Trail system is perfect for biking, jogging, or just escaping the hustle and bustle of the city. One of my personal favorites? Watching the skyline at Trillium Park during sunset. The way the city lights reflect off the water is absolutely magical. In 2025, Toronto's green spaces are more important than ever. With new initiatives like the Rail Deck Park and expanded waterfront trails, the city is doubling down on its commitment to nature. Whether you're a hiker, a cyclist, or just someone who loves a good picnic, Toronto's parks and trails offer something for everyone. It's a city where you can enjoy the best of urban life without sacrificing your connection to nature. If you're a sports fan, you're going to love this. Toronto is a sports lover's dream. We're home to championship teams, passionate fans, and electric stadiums. I'll never forget the Raptors' 2019 NBA win. Jurassic Park was wild. The energy, the cheers, the sea of red and black, it was a moment that brought the entire city together. But it's not just basketball. The Toronto Maple Leafs have one of the most loyal fan bases in the NHL, and the atmosphere at Scotiabank Arena during a Leafs game is electric. And let's not forget the Toronto Blue Jays. Summer nights at the Rogers Centre with the CN Tower looming overhead are unforgettable. Even if you're not into sports, the sense of community pride during playoffs is infectious. Whether it's the sea of blue and white for the Leafs, or the chants of "Let's go Raptors" echoing through the streets, you can't help but get swept up in the excitement. And it's not just about the big leagues. Toronto's sports culture runs deep, from grassroots soccer leagues to the Toronto Marlies, the AHL affiliate of the Maple Leafs. There's something for every kind of sports fan here. So, which Toronto team is your favorite? Let me know in the comments, Raptors, Leafs, or Blue Jays. And don't forget to hit that like button if you're enjoying the video so far. Let's talk about something practical, job opportunities. Toronto is Canada's economic powerhouse, and in 2025, that's truer than ever. From finance to film to tech, the city is packed with career opportunities. Big players like Shopify, Google, and Amazon have expanded their offices here, and the startup scene is thriving. But let's be real, it's a competitive city. With so many talented people flocking here, you've got to bring your A game. That said, Toronto's also a place where networking and community matter. Whether it's through industry events, co-working spaces, or local meetups, there are plenty of ways to make connections and stand out. And with the rise of remote work, even more opportunities have opened up. You could be working for a Toronto-based company while living in the city, or collaborating with teams from around the world. It's a dynamic time to be here, and if you're willing to put in the work, Toronto can be a place where you build an incredible career. Getting around Toronto is surprisingly easy. The TTC has its flaws, let's be real, but Toronto's public transportation system makes it possible to live car-free. With subways, streetcars, and buses covering the city, you can get almost anywhere without needing a car. Fun fact, Toronto's streetcar system is one of the largest in North America, and it's been running since the 1800s. The iconic red streetcars are not just practical, they're a symbol of the city. If you're heading outside the city, the GO train connects you to the Greater Toronto area and beyond, making it easy to explore nearby towns or commute from the suburbs. And with new LRT lines like the Eglinton Crosstown set to open soon, getting around is only going to get better. Plus, Toronto is a walker's dream. Neighborhoods like downtown, the Annex, and Liberty Village are incredibly walkable, with everything you need: cafes, grocery stores, gyms, and parks. Just a short stroll away. And if you're into biking, the city's expanding its network of bike lanes, making it safer and easier to cycle around. So whether you're hopping on a streetcar, biking along the waterfront, or just walking to your favorite coffee shop, Toronto makes it easy to get where you need to go. Toronto is also a hub for education. The University of Toronto is not just one of the top universities in Canada, it's consistently ranked among the best in the world. With its stunning St. George campus and cutting-edge research facilities, it's a magnet for students and academics from across the globe. But U of T isn't the only game in town. York University, with its strong programs in business and the arts, and Toronto Metropolitan University, known for its innovation and co-op programs, are also fantastic options. And let's not forget the city's colleges like George Brown and Seneca, which offer hands-on training in everything from culinary arts to tech. For families, Toronto's public and private schools are top-notch. The Toronto District School Board is one of the largest in North America, offering a wide range of programs, from French immersion to specialized arts and sciences. And if you're considering private schools, there are plenty of prestigious options, like Upper Canada College and Branksome Hall. When friends ask about moving here with kids, I always tell them, Toronto is a city that values education. Whether it's early childhood programs, top-tier universities, or lifelong learning opportunities, you'll have plenty of options to set yourself or your kids up for success. Another reason people love Toronto, it's one of the safest large cities in North America. I've walked home late at night countless times and felt totally fine. Whether it's strolling through the entertainment district after a concert or grabbing a late-night snack in Koreatown, the city feels secure and welcoming. Of course, like any major city, you have to stay aware of your surroundings, but overall, Toronto's crime rates are low compared to other cities of its size. Neighborhoods like North York, Leaside, and the beaches are known for being especially family-friendly, with tight-knit communities that look out for one another. The city also invests in safety initiatives like well-lit streets, community policing, and programs that bring locals together to address concerns. Plus, with so many people out and about at all hours, whether it's commuters, students, or night owls, there's always a sense of activity and vigilance. So, while no place is perfect, Toronto's reputation as a safe and livable city is well earned. It's a place where you can feel comfortable raising a family, exploring on your own, or just enjoying everything the city has to offer. And finally, let's talk about something that's hard to put into words, but impossible to ignore: Toronto's vibe. It's diverse, creative, inclusive, and constantly buzzing with life. I've met some of the most interesting people here, from street performers in Kensington Market to tech entrepreneurs in Liberty Village and international students bringing their unique perspectives to the city. There's always something happening. In the summer, the city comes alive with festivals like Caravana, Taste of the Danforth, and the Toronto International Film Festival, or TIFF. In the winter, the Distillery District's Christmas Market and Nathan Phillips Square's ice skating rink keep the vibe warm and festive. And let's not forget the food scene. Night markets like the ones in Scarborough or Markham are a feast for the senses, while pop-up dinners and food truck rallies keep things exciting year-round. But what really sets Toronto apart is its vibe. It's hard to describe, but once you experience it, you'll know. It's the feeling of walking down Queen West and stumbling into an indie art show, or catching an impromptu jazz performance in a park. It's the way strangers smile at each other on the streetcar, or how every neighborhood has its own unique personality. Toronto isn't just a city, it's a feeling. And once it gets under your skin, you'll understand why so many people love calling it home. Bonus reason: Toronto's sense of community. Whether it's cheering on the Raptors, volunteering at local events, or just chatting with your barista, there's a warmth and friendliness here that makes the city feel like home. So, those are 10 reasons why I, and so many others, love living in Toronto. From the culture and food to the parks and opportunities, this city has truly become home for me. It's not always perfect. Traffic can be a nightmare and winters can be cold, but the energy, the people, and the endless possibilities make it all worth it. If you live here too, let me know your favorite thing about Toronto in the comments. And if you're thinking of moving or visiting, I hope this video gave you a glimpse of what makes this city so special. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a Canadian adventure. See you in the next video.